Shalom. This is Shalom from the Great Millstone Atlanta Church. Before I get started in this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakahwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, love, and safety to the hopeful elect. All right, this is worldhistory.org, going into the 10 plagues of Egypt. And not really the 10 plagues, but just comparing the plagues of Egypt back then to the modern day plagues of what's going on right now. So I'm just going to name them. It says the plague of blood, the frogs, the gnats, the flies, the livestock, boils, hail, locusts, darkness, and the plague of the firstborn. So of course, you had the rivers that was the water turned into blood. That's actually going to happen again. We're going to read it in Revelations 8. All right. Not exactly sure if it's going to turn into blood, but the water is going to be polluted where no one can drink, which is going to cause uh, insects and other pests. All right. So also you have the gnats and the flies that could be following from the rivers being contaminated. We have no idea. Uh, they're actually currently testing the water um, in the sewer systems and you know, uh, residential water, rivers, and all of these things. These water plants. They're testing the water for the uh, the crown and also the MP. So we all know about the MP. It's this new thing that's going around. Is that they're testing it for that as well. So Esau is going to do something where ultimately it's the Lord doing these things. But I believe Esau, he's going to put the spirit on Esau to mess up all the waters over here because they're actually spreading this stuff. All right. And that's gonna help bring out a lot of these other plagues that haven't hit yet. So then you got the livestock, which we already heard about all the cows that supposedly just up and died because of the heat, which I don't even think that's the case. I believe those cows were put to death to starve the people of the land to bring on the famine. All right, then you have the plague of boils. That's we can clearly see what's going on now with the MP. Not saying that's the same thing, but it is compared and looked at very similar to what happened back in ancient Egypt. All right, then you had the hail, which we've been having record hailstorms lately. They say the ice actually turned into snow. I forgot which city and state it was, but this happened not too long ago. This, I believe it was last month. And they said it was snowing in the middle of the summer, but it's supposed to have been a hailstorm. It's like a record hailstorm. So, hey, I believe that it's going to get worse. We're going to get more hailstorms. You know, you know, you it's been heat wave as well, which is not listed on here, but that heat wave did kill off a lot of people. All right, so you got the locusts as well. The locusts consumed all the plants. Now think about what Esau Edom is doing. He's destroying all of these food plants. So these plagues are similar. What's going on now is similar to what happened in ancient Egypt, but of course, everything's going to get a whole lot worse soon. Then you have the plague of darkness, where it was dark for 3 days, and then you have the plague of the firstborn. We don't know how that's going to play out, but hey, these plagues they're gonna jump off. So I'm gonna read this in Second Ezra 15. Let's go to Second Ezra chapter 15, and we're gonna start at 10. It says, "Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I would not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and will smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof." All right, so the Lord is going to bring the plagues of Egypt before upon the land of which is spiritually Egypt. It talks about that in Revelations. That's talking about America. That's not talking about ancient Egypt. This place is spiritually Sodom in Egypt. Because what is it known for? Those main two things. And Egypt is associated with bondage or slavery. And we already know what's going on with Sodom. That's America that's talking about. All right. So the Lord is going to bring these plagues again on America. Now let's go to real quick to Revelations 8. It says, "And the name of the star," hold on, let's go up. I'm going to start at 10. It says, "And the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it were a lamp. And it fell upon the third part of rivers and upon the fountains of water." So this is this is going to be in the rivers and also in the water system. And it says, "And the name of the star is called wormwood." And wormwood goes into bitter. So the water is going to be made bitter, the rivers and the drinking water. And it says the third part of the waters became wormwood, and many men died of the waters because they were made bitter. All right. So that actually happened also back in ancient Egypt with the waters turning to blood. And then you had the frogs, and you had all these other things that took place. But hey, these things are actually going to happen again. And it's been reports and sightings of different bodies of water, rivers around the earth turning red. That could be a sign of what's to come on America. All right. So the water's going to turn bitter. That could be through, Esau putting stuff in the water, messing around with the water system. It could be the crown and the mixed with the MP. So a lot of these things that's going on, this is really light right now. The things are going to get a lot heavier. Like everything that's going on now is going to hit real hard soon. And it's going to be no escaping out of it. As a matter of fact, it says, "And the fourth angel sounded," this is verse 12, "and the fourth angel sounded, and the third part of the sun was smitten, and the third part of the moon, and the third part of the stars." So that's going into wisdom and knowledge and understanding. There's not going to be any knowledge in this place. No wisdom. People are not going to know what the hell to do when these plagues hit. No water, no food. Everybody got diseases. You got all of these things going on. You got locusts and flies and everything. The famine's gonna be here. It's gonna be people gonna be killing for food, and it's about to really turn up in this place, man. It says, so as the third part of them was darkened, the day shone not for a third of it, and the night likewise. So the Lord is going to destroy the wisdom and knowledge out of this place. That it's not going to be a CDC. They're not going to be able to control these diseases. They're not controlling them now. If they supposed to control diseases, why are all of these plagues coming out? And they're out of control. All right, so let's jump over to Exodus real quick. And I just want to kind of compare something. All right, let's go to 15 and verse 10. Salakia, not Exodus 15, Exodus 9. All right, Exodus chapter 9 and verse 8, it says, and the Lord said unto Moses and unto Aaron, take to you handfuls of ashes of the furnace, and let Moses sprinkle it towards the heaven in the sight of Pharaoh, and it shall become small dust in the land of Egypt, and shall be a boil breaking forth with blains upon man and upon beasts throughout all the land of Egypt. So what is that talking about? So let's go over to this is boil. It says in the blue letter, it says inflamed spot, inflammation, eruption. So these are talking about bumps, inflamed bumps. All right, so let's go back and get this other word, blains. It says blisters, balls. So these are balls and blisters that's going to be on people. Is that not what's going on now? With this MP, people are not really understanding why these things are happening, but the Lord already said that these things were going to happen, and only gave a certain men understanding to see what's going on. Everyone else is lost. They already said this MP is not going to go away. So what does that mean? It's going to get worse. It's probably going to mutate, just like the crown did, turn into other things, get into the water system. Man, we have no idea what's about to happen. All we know is that the Lord is doing all of this for the elect of Israel, to bring this place down, to get us out of here, just like He did before in ancient Egypt. He took down Pharaoh. He took down the armies and delivered the people, and that's what He's going to do now. But the only thing different is we scattered throughout all of the earth. So these places are going to hit different parts of the earth. Mainly, the worst is going to be in America. All right. So that's all really the point I wanted to make. The Lord is bringing these plagues back, and they're compared to the plagues of ancient Egypt. So I'm pretty sure as more and more plays hit, I'm gonna do more on comparing the modern plagues to the ancient plagues. All right, so with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end it, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakakawadash. Double honor to my elders and apostles, a great millstone that taught us his truth. Shalom to the elect and abide by ball.